A lot jumper. When I used to come into Gusto, I used to ask the staff for this vinegar. They always said they never had it. So sometimes I took in my own vinegar. And then the other day, I was looking for something, and I saw this. I don't know how long it's been there, but I found it, which makes the chips taste salt vinegar on chips a lot better. I'm overlooking this guy's shoulder now, and on the menu, what I see is pork ginger, very nice food. Vinegar, Where are you from, Jump Panel? Are you Japanese? Yeah, so it's Sue. Maybe they started. They've got some Chinese food now. They've got some deep fried noodles, and so maybe that's why they introduced the Sue. Okay. What are you like at listening? There's a very attractive girl next to me with a good appetite. And then he went. Hello, Jerry. My name is Gary. But close. My name is Gary. I'm on the second beer. It is. I'll just have a look at your comment. It's 20 to 2, 140. Ezra, is that your real name? I don't know if it's Ezra Pound, maybe. I don't know if he's a writer or a poet. Where's the name from? But is it a Bible name? No worries. It happens now and again. I thought so, yeah. Do you know Ezra Pound? I think it's Ezra Pound. Where are you from? Where are you living, Ezra? Were you born in America? All right, Ed. I'm just like I told myself last night I wasn't going to. I was going to stop spending money, but I couldn't resist it. Then on top of that, I'm thinking, shall I go into restaurants where there's lots of people and but you just with the current situation in Japan, you just feel confident that it's not around the disease. But one thing I did read is that when they started testing, mass testing in South Korea, they found like about 2% of people had the virus. But the thing is, with only 2 out of 100, they can easily spread that very quickly, and especially if they don't know. Hello, nice. And I don't know if it's true, but they said they were testing. I don't know if it was in New York, but they said they were testing. They were getting like 30% of people had the virus. Now, if 30%, if that was true, America's going to have a fucking nightmare. If they might have got better medical facilities. Trump is. We all know Trump is a complete fucking idiot, but he's even outdone himself this time. When he's comparing the flu to this disease, but when someone gets a flu, if they cough and sneeze, they might give it to someone that hasn't had it before. But generally, people have had it before, so they don't fall ill. But with this sickness, most people catch it. Not everyone's affected by it, but they can be carriers to people who can be affected by it. And it's just tying up the fucking medical systems in all the countries. In America, it's going to get a lot worse, isn't it? There's 9,000 people yesterday. And it was the same in Italy like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago in Italy and America, there was like one person. There's a girl next to me, and she's tall, she's fucking gorgeous, but she's got a right appetite. She had a full meal and a plate of chips, my type of girl. And she's got a great haircut as well. Hello. And she just said hello. Where are you from? Are you Japanese? Okay, I noticed. Yoku tabata ne. England. Are you working today? Are you working today? Are you a typist or nails? What's your job? Freelance for nails? Okay, can you show your nails? Let me look at your nails. Show your nails.
Oh.
Look at that. Oh, they're very good. Okay, bye-bye. Take care. Yeah, I did hear that in China, I made a connection there. She said she was hungry, not fat. So, yeah, I saw that people coming back into the country are causing a problem. It looks like it might take off again. It's now in this restaurant, when people come into the restaurant, they ask them to rinse their hands in the alcohol at the door. And people have been, this one's tied up, but in the local supermarket, both bottles of sanitizer have gone. But alcohol is so cheap, I don't know if you can, unless there's short supply, all you got to do is buy a fucking bottle of alcohol, 50% or 100%. No, I haven't got it. I hope not. Because I don't want to be a carrier either. And as I've got, the medical care in Japan seems to be very good. They know what they're doing. There's only been like 42 deaths. It's a very low death rate. And they've got some Avgen, which is one of the drugs they're giving people that seems to be working. It's working in China. But we can only hope that all Trump supporters get it when they go to church on Easter. Yeah, there's a piece in the Daily Mail, and some of the comments are unbelievable. That girl was quite cute, wasn't she? Hang on, I'm just going to get her coffee. No, it's not. Well, they were trying to scare everybody the other week by even talking about people that are overweight and blood pressure, things like that. So I feel okay, but I'm taking this. I'm trying to say people that take these certain types of beta blockers are at risk. My friend in Spain, she caught it. So she was bad for a couple of, I think it was 2 days, I think. But I should really stop. It just spreads so quickly and it's easily passed. It's been pretty good in Japan. I think there's been one death in the last 4 days, and it was varying between like 20 and 70 or something like that for the number of cases. This cappuccino is very hot. Oh dear. I'm going to try my best today not to have a bottle of wine. Fuck man, that coffee's really hot. You put one of these ice cubes in. Allora tomo ya bueno. No, but the thing is, for the last 6 or 7 days, I've had a bottle of wine every day, apart from one night. I'm gonna drop some steel off only a little bit. Might be fucking get 900 yen or something. And then a gas range to my friend. I just moved him yesterday. I tell you what, there'll be some right business. A lot of old people dying. They'll have houses that want emptying. I've just found some, the last pick, I found some, I'm going to start doing some weights. I got 2 sets of weights, dumbbells, so I'm going to start using those. But I think they say you've got to stay in your house, but I can't see any problem in walking around the fucking house if you walk by yourself. You know, if you're nowhere near anyone and just go for a walk, you know, just don't keep your distance from anyone. They just get some small weights and do lots of reps. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'd be fucking... You just got to stay away from everybody, mate. Does your wife go out of the house? Just spray her down when she comes back. Yeah, I wouldn't be going to... Yeah, it's... This especially being in Las Vegas, eh? Just got to... I guess in your case, just, if you do go out, just mask up and get some alcohol on your hands and your face and... Hey, William. All right, pal. That really helped me the other day. Thanks for last month when you put that $50 in. Because I could get paid this month. You still need to wash though. It's a constant thing, Ed. You still need to fucking wash, mate. If you watch that Contagion, you know there's some like bullshit in it because people do touch the face, but they're saying like people touch the face like 20 times a minute or something like that, which is. So I thought of one simple thing what you could do if you get like a piece of cloth and you just put it through your trouser belt and then tie it around each wrist slightly so it stops you from touching your face. Yeah, it's an interesting film, scary film. And I've been saying they should show that on all over the world. They should show it on all channels. And the next day they said they were going to show it in England. Yeah, very realistic. And it just shows you the idea behind that film. That started with just, well, 2 people, the chef picking it up from the infected pig and working. See, that's one time in about 30-40 minutes. So, and then touching Gwyneth Paltrow, and we all know that she's a slag in the film, as in real life, so... All right, William. Thanks for popping. Are you working? I thought you were all closed down. Take care, pal. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Did you see that cartoon? That was quite funny. There was a cartoon that showed you that, and the dog was taking the piss out of the owner wearing the mask, wearing the cone. Ed, what about doing it with a street cone? Yeah, I think my idea is better if you just didn't Conan O'Brien do something like that? The local one that started opening, they were busy at dinner, but they weren't busy in the morning or nights. So they've actually started the one I usually broadcast from. They've started opening at 10 a.m. Did you see that at Chili's the other day? One Chili's, they told all the staff to come in, cleaned up the fucking restaurant, and then they laid them off. You know, but like I said, with so little people, so few new cases, so few deaths, I hope it's not a false confidence. But like I said many times before, the national tradition of rinsing their hands with the alcohol and putting the mask on their face, not kissing, not touching each other, I think that's a massive thing why it hasn't spread like it did in Italy or Spain or America. So I'm just hoping that coronavirus takes out Joe Biden, because it does. As long as it takes out Biden, that's okay, because Trump won't win the next election. I want some. I don't know if the Italian stats, what do you mean, did actually higher? Well, they said, well, I got it right the other day, unfortunately, because it had like 600, 500, 600, 600, 800, then the next day was 600, and they were like, they're thinking they've got over it. And I said, that's fucking nothing, that's just an aberration. And I was right, because the next day it was back up to over 750. They've still got massive problems in Italy. Well, after this summer, there'll be no more fucking old folks to die. Because, you know, in fact, I think, honestly, some of them... No, I don't... The stats, you can't... If 500 people die, 500 people die, they're not going to put... Don't think they're going to likely inflate those figures, do you? Oh dear, what happened there? Oh, you mean they're putting it down to coronavirus? Every death is corona. But as you know, I don't. Well, you read stuff, but there's a lot of problem in Italy. Was that they live together because they can't afford to buy their own house. So if fucking Grandad and Grandma all of a sudden are out of the picture, well, like I said, I just put all that down. I always put all those. I'll say that again, because they have this culture of kissing and touching each other. That's why it's spread more virulently. But now I saw this nurse, she was giving an interview last night, and the thing what she was saying, she was like admitting that once they finished their shift, the doctors and nurses, they were meeting together and talking together, and they weren't wearing protective stuff, so they could be spreading it amongst themselves, then giving it to the patients. Well, I'm sure it will all come out, Ed. Thinking of making some guacamole tonight. I've got the guaca, I just need some mole. I've got a tomato, onion, I've got some peppers, I've got a avocado. The only thing is, Ed, you need to have beer with guacamole, don't you? You need to have some chips. Okay, she's watching. Oh, she's got two different cloths now. So she just cleaned the table, then she put some alcohol spray on and she's wiping it with a new cloth. Good morning, Tom. I didn't tell you, they fucking got... For years I've been asking for vinegar for my chips, and I noticed the other day they got bottles of vinegar. This guy that I work with today, who gave me some work today, he was always coughing. No, like he did nothing but cough at this job this morning. So it's a good job. I knew he was already like that, else I might have been a bit concerned. Might have another cup of tea. Here's something to do. Just put them on in the background. Get Netflix. Yes, he lives in Japan. But he's poor, send some money. Well, I think if I was Italian and I got a cough or a sore throat, I'd be very fucking worried. But in I think 19, I don't know if it was 2012 or 2014, 18,000 people died in Spain and France. 14,000, I think it was 14,000 in Spain, 4,000 in France, because of very hot summer. Most of the people, it was vice versa, one or the other. And like I say, in 2 months, 3 months, 14,000 died. Hang on, just going for a shit. Ezra will work your way through my 5,500 videos and I'll send you a t-shirt. I think it's Texel in Sweden, isn't it? I think maybe I mentioned that before. I went to Texel one night for a drink. So, according to many global warming lists and Greta Thunberg, that it's with all this inactivity in China and America, there's going to be the temperature should drop next year. I'm going to make another attempt at the summit.